Hey, what's happening, boys and girls? Thanks for stopping back into the channel today, right here with the Rust Belt Mechanic. I know it's been a while, but you know what? We've got some great tools here to be able to show you in another episode of Nifty Tools of the Week, where I go through some of the great nifty tools that I picked up to be able to help me out in my job here at the dealership, get through hard week work. So this week you're going to be seeing a couple of different odd tools that aren't normally thought of by a lot of technicians. First one that we're going to start off on is one that I've been waiting for quite some time. It's from SnapOn. Part number on this one is WHP1. This is a not so standard wheel alignment tool. If you guys work on bigger trucks, bigger vehicles, you know that some of these wheels are not the easiest to put on, especially when people decide to put aftermarket wheels on there and don't decide to put centering rings, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. I absolutely hate it. And this one specifically is for the Ram ProMaster. These Ram ProMasters here at the dealership I work at, they do conversion vans all the time. So what do? Aftermarket wheels, no centering rings. It's such a pain in the butt getting these things lined up. The studs don't exactly work. So we now have an actual alignment stud for the Ram ProMaster. Now, oddly enough, it's going to cost you about $27 a piece. Kind of sucks because for it to work correctly, you do need to have two of them. So picked up a pair of these, going to make my life a whole lot easier when I'm mounting up wheels for these ProMasters. If you can see here a few nifty features of this one, it does have a really nice knurled inside portion right here on the tool. So if your hands are all greasy and everything, you still have something to grip onto to screw this into and out of the hub assembly. If it gets too tight or these threads are really rusty inside the hub, then you do have an end that is able to fit a 16mm socket onto the end. It's not just one solid piece of steel, it actually has a couple of grip points. So if you guys happen to be one of those unlucky ones who's working on ProMasters all the time like me, then you guys will definitely want to check this one out from SnapOn. Next oddball tool on the list is going to be this pair of pliers from Hazet Tools. Now these are German pliers, German manufacturers, and these are actually specialty tools for Mercedes-Benz and Sprinters. I know a lot of guys who work on the 3-liter diesels on the Sprinter vans, as well as some of the old 2.7s and such, but these are going to be what work great for you diesel guys. For the ones who are using for the smaller 8mm glow plugs, the glow plug connectors that will not come off of those glow plugs because they're all rusted up, corroded, and seized, these pliers are going to get into that place to be able to get those connectors off for you. Now, finding these is going to be another trick. You're going to have to go on to a couple of Euro sites or places that have Mercedes-Benz Sprinter tools to be able to find this one. I will leave the part number down in the description below to be able to find these, but usually you're going to pick it up for about 66 euros, which converted over is about 75 US dollars. But for you guys who work on the Sprinters, Euro diesels and everything, these are going to be something great to be able to pick up. Also for your ProMaster guys, which leading on from the ProMaster tools, they work great for the 4-cylinder VM 3-liter diesels on the ProMasters. Same exact glow plug configuration, size and everything, so these are going to be able to clip onto those glow plug connectors to be able to get them extracted off pretty easily. I know they're a little bit on the pricey side, but they are very well built. They are a very high quality set of pliers. A little stiff, but that's probably because they haven't been used in some time. I was lucky enough though to be able to pick these up from my buddy, Everyday Fleet Tech. He sent me these because I work on these VM diesels all the time, and he doesn't so much. So great pickup on these. I absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. So for about 75 bucks, you can pick up this one. That is going to lead me right into my very next tool, which is also a specialty tool from Hazet Tools also. It is a extension glow plug socket. 8mm end. It does have a universal swivel end to it, and it's going to be 3/8 drive. Perfect, absolutely perfect for getting down into the little nook and cranny to be able to get the glow plugs out. Obviously for the Mercedes-Benz 3-liter diesels, but again for the 3-liter 4-cylinder VM diesel in the ProMasters as well. Does have the same glow plug configuration, so it's able to fit down into the crevice of that front part of the engine very nicely, very easily. Surprisingly enough, this one works absolutely amazing compared to the one that SnapOn made that was supposed to be specifically for ProMaster diesels that didn't happen to work for the cylinder 1 glow plug. Didn't size it right, didn't think that one all the way through. But like I said, this one does work amazing. Unfortunately, again, Mercedes-Benz Sprinter specialty tool on this one. It's going to be a little bit harder to find. I'll leave the part number down in the description. It's going to run just about the same cost of these pliers. Going to run you right around 65, 70 bucks on the euros, so transfers over to about 74, 75 US dollars. But for you guys who work on those things, these things are lifesavers, and I definitely recommend for you guys to pick them up. Last but not least, on the Nifty Tools this week, we're going to come back to the US of A, and we're going to be talking about the new ratchet that I picked up from Matco Tools. This is going to be their extended BFR 15.8 LFB, so their 15-inch soft grip handle in the brand new color blue. I know a lot of the other YouTubers were really hounding on Matco, especially Mr. Coon Trucking. Thank you, Clay, for hounding on Matco for all of us to be able to get some cool blue tools out there, because blue trim, I got some blue tools. I know I'm going to be a sucker for this one. But a little bit more of an extended length reach for the ratchets. One of the slimmest, most durable ratchets that are on the market. I know I did a review on this one on my comparison ratchets video, and this one is second to none in my book. Locking flex head ratchet. The low profile swivel head on here is able to swivel back and forth just nice and easily. I absolutely love this. Now, of course, being a tool truck branded ratchet, they are going to be bringing a premium, but even for the extended reach one like this one, still going to be costing the same as the slightly shorter ratchet, coming in at $189.99. So great ratchet. If you guys are looking for a ratchet of this size and this quality, definitely recommend for you guys to check out the Matco Blue Flex Head Locking 3/8 ratchet. Told you guys wanted to keep this one short and sweet, so there it was. The only other thing that I wanted to do for a friend tonight was be able to give a shout out to my buddy Everyday Fleet Tech, also aka the Salt Master. He gets a little salty when you talk about his tools the wrong way. But if you haven't checked him out, go and check out his channel. I'll leave a link to it down below. He does some amazing tool reviews. He gets really in depth and he listens to nobody. He gives his personalized opinion, whether you guys are gonna like it or not. I'm definitely a fan of his blunt, straightforward attitude for anything that he absolutely loves. So big shout out to him. I love his channel, and you guys probably will too. Make sure you go and check him out. Tell him Rust Belt sent you. Give him some thumbs up. All right, boys and girls, well, that's about all we've got for you today in the way of nifty tools. We've got lots more content coming down the pipeline for you. It's one of those problems where I almost have too much content to be able to get through, to be able to get out, pumping it out as fast as I possibly can, but still give you guys quality, good reviews, good videos, good content to be able to take back home and use reliably. So we've got things coming up with the Duramax big truck shows. We've got some great things coming in the way of an axle build on that one. As you guys saw, picked up the new project vehicle, the 06 300C all-wheel drive. It is the world's largest vape mod, and also a horrible engine in that one. So lots of videos coming out on that one. Very excited, so make sure you guys stay tuned into the channel. Turn on that bell notification down below so you get notified when I come out with cool, awesome content, just like this one here today. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and as always, you guys stay awesome.